Hello YouTube, I'm back with another album review, and as you can notice, I just got my hair cut, just got it cut 2 days ago. This is my summer haircut. Got the long stringy hair all gone. I got the scarecrow look is over with now, and it's this is the new me right now. So I got my hair cut and it feels great, and I'm back to do another album review, and I'm going to do an album. The reason why I chose to do this album is because I haven't seen this album on YouTube reviewed yet. Now, their classic debut album I have seen on YouTube reviewed. In fact, one of the reviews I saw was by a guy named Cover Killer Nation, who did a really good review for the classic debut album. And he does mostly albums in the metal genre, but he's done a few other rock albums as well, like in other forms of rock. But this is a band that I've listened to for a long time, and I've had the pleasure of seeing them live once when the lead singer was still alive, and They were just here in Austin last week, but couldn't go because I didn't have the funds. But they're put on a great show, so I recommend you go see this band live. And the album I'm going to review is this album, "Don't Look Back" by Boston, the sophomore album, their second album, the follow-up to the classic '76 album Boston. All right, let's get on with the review. I'll have to say that this album is definitely a classic already. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. It starts off great. The first song, the title song, "Don't Look Back," is an amazing, amazing arena rocker. I love this song, and that is definitely, it starts off just amazing. It is the highlight of this album. That is the more than a feeling of this album is "Don't Look Back," which was also the biggest hit on this one as well. This I will go on and say this is the best song from this album. And there's a lot of good songs on here, but this is the one that takes the cake. And then it goes to "The Journey," the second song, which is really just an interlude for the third song. It's like a keyboard piece that Tom Scholz plays. And it just sinks in. It goes on for about a couple of minutes, and then it goes into "It's Easy," which is another really good rocker. This is a really good song that I really like. This is a good rock song to jam out to. But "It's Easy" is a real another hit on this album. It's really great. "A Man I'll Never Be" is where there's a fork in the road on this one. They've done a ballad. Whoa, hello, no. This, I'd have to say, this takes the album down a notch. Absolutely, Boston fans watching this, I'm sorry, but I absolutely hate this song. I don't like ballads, or power ballads. I shouldn't say I don't like ballads, but when they're like this, power ballads, I do not like them. I think they are sappy, and they take all the coolness out of the rock and roll that I really like. So "A Man I'll Never Be" is absolutely one of the worst songs I've ever heard Boston do. In fact, it's a little embarrassing for me since I am a fan. But all is forgiven because it goes right to another rocker, which is probably my second favorite song on the album, "Feelin' Satisfied." This is an amazing song. I really love "Feelin' Satisfied." It's got a great chorus line to it, good groove, good sections in this song. I really like the sections. And Brad Delp's voice is amazing. I mean, Brad Delp was one of the greatest singers in hard rock. I absolutely loved his voice. "Feelin' Satisfied" is another big hit for me. "Party" is number 6, and that song is okay. That to me I kind of link into "Smokin'" on the first album, Boston. While it's a rocker, but it doesn't really do much for me. It's okay, it's not bad, but this one doesn't do much. "Used to Bad News" comes next, and that's kind of mellower kind of rocker. I like it a little bit. It's a good one to jam out to. "Used to Bad News" has kind of a mellower feel with like a good rock, solid feel to it. And then the album ends beautifully with "Don't Be Afraid." That's a good, fist in the air rocker with a great chorus part and harmony vocals. I love the harmonies on this. "Don't Be Afraid" ends the album. And that is my review of "Don't Look Back." And now, the moment of truth to grade this CD. What am I going to grade this? Well, I really, really, really like this album, and I would not ever want my music collection not to have it. So, I'm going to grade this album an A-. Now, of course, I had to take a minus out because of "A Man I'll Never Be." You took that out and put it with a better song, this would probably get an A, maybe even an A+. But like I said, I'm sorry, Boston fans, if you like ballads like "Amanda" or "A Man I'll Never Be," or "Living for You," "Living Without You," whatever it's called. I can't stand ballads. I just can't stand them. That's what the minus is for. But all is forgiven with all the other songs, and especially for the title song, Don't Look Back. Will I say this is as good as their classic debut EP? I mean LP? EP? No. Would I say this is as good as their first album? No. Not quite. Not quite on the same par. But this does have my #1 favorite Boston song on it, which is Don't Look Back. But I say if you like the first album and you don't have this, you really need to get this. You know, either iTunes it or go find this. You can find this used. I got this for like $5 used. Or just watch it on YouTube. I'm sure the full album is on YouTube. People are putting full albums, like great albums on YouTube in its entirety now. So I would say I recommend it to check out this album on YouTube if you can. You know, if you don't like it, you're not wasting anything. But if you like it, you're gaining something. But yeah, that's my review of Boston's Don't Look Back. As far as I know, it's the very first review put on YouTube, or if there was any more reviews, I don't think they're still on there because I looked for a review for this. And I like to review albums that are not already on YouTube. Those are more fun to do than albums that have already been covered. But, so I hope you like the review. I hope you like what I've done. Leave a comment or whatever. But I really like this album. I mean, even the album cover looks cool. You know, it's produced by Tom Scholz, and they were never as good after this, as far as I'm concerned. The first two albums is really all I need for Boston. So, Boston's Don't Look Back gets an A-. I hope you liked the review. Thanks for watching, and I hope to do some more album reviews soon. And I will see you later on YouTube, I imagine. Alright, thanks everybody. Good night.